Are you quickly overwhelmed when adding multiple indicators on TradingView? Do you wish you had to code less and could start backtesting sooner? Ever considered how modular indicators could speed up your workflow? Let me introduce you to Azullian's Connectable indicator system, a way to build and test strategies faster and easier. Let's take a look at how the basics work. Choose and connect your indicators. Add weight for long or short positions. Set conditions with the signal filter. Mitigate your risk with the strategy. Spot confluence faster and get rid of visual clutter with easy visual cues. Each connectable indicator comes with a standardized design, making it easy to use and integrate. Optimize visibility with customizable energy and brightness levels. Manage input sources with ease and flexibility. Fine-tune weights, apply thresholds or set limiters for enhanced control. Quickly toggle the indicator. Select another chart or time frame for your calculation. And as always, followed by the indicator settings themselves. Define conditions for signal scoring. Tailor long and short weights and visualization to suit your trading style. Let's see how this looks with the RSI. As you can see, the blocks we just discussed return, and in the center you can find the indicator-specific settings: length, overbought and oversold levels. Let's set up our first strategy chain in TradingView. For ease of use, we search on /connectable to find all connectable indicators. For this demo, we'll opt for the RSI, MACD, moving average and ADX, followed by the required connectable signal filter and/or strategy. Let's start with a short RSI comparison first. Select the signal filter settings and add the RSI signal connector to the first input. To make it more comprehensive, let's hide all other indicators and add a standard RSI for comparison. Let's open our connectable RSI settings and start editing our signal weights. Let's set both exit long and exit short weights to 0, and let's also reduce the RSI enter short weight to 3. We can now observe red spikes that represent our enter short signals, while the green spikes denote our enter long signals. Notice how the green spike surpasses the pale blue threshold area, which is set to 5 points by the signal filter. When this threshold is exceeded, the signal filter proceeds to relay the signals to the strategy when connected. As you can see, these spikes correspond to the visual cues displayed above and below our candles. Given that the signal mode is currently on entries only, scoring occurs when the RSI crosses into the overbought or oversold regions. We could switch this to exits only. In that case, we'll score if the RSI moves out of these zones. When selecting zone, the RSI scores persistently within the overbought or oversold areas. Naturally, settings for entries and exits, or all, are available too. By adjusting the signal period and count, we can influence how many candles the RSI considers, extending the impact of a given signal for greater confluence. Increasing this value transforms spikes into plateaus, prolonging their effect. We can also tweak the source or time frame of our calculation and instantly see the changes reflected in the visual cues on the chart and in the signal filters display. To wrap up this RSI segment, any adjustments to the fundamental RSI settings like the length or the overbought and oversold thresholds are immediately evident. As previously mentioned, all connectable indicators follow a uniform approach. Having explored one, let's proceed to incorporate the rest into our chain, ensuring their signal weights are transmitted effectively to the strategy. Let's remove the standard RSI and focus on completing our indicator chain. In the signal filter settings, we'll allocate the remaining direct inputs to the MACD and the moving average by selecting the corresponding signal connector. Let's also toggle the visibility of the signal filter to Signals Out. This visualizes what gets sent to the strategy later on. Given that the Signal Filters Community Edition accommodates only 3 direct inputs, we'll need to create a daisy chain for the ADX indicator. We'll attach it to the moving average and set the input flow to both. This ensures the ADX's weight is combined with the moving average's signals. We'll also adjust the moving average, reducing the enter short and exit short weights to 3. Now let's integrate the final component, the connectable strategy. We apply the same linking methodology to the signal filter in the strategy input. And there we have it. Our first trades are now illustrated on the chart. Our chain is complete, and we could now delve into fine-tuning the settings to craft a profitable strategy. We'll start by establishing some foundational elements in the strategy. Let's enable the stop loss, take profit, and their respective visualizations on the chart. Set a stop loss base at 3% alongside a trailing stop loss that follows the price movement at the same percentage. Similarly, configure a take profit base at 15% with a corresponding trailing take profit. We can now see the visual cues on the screen adjust to these new parameters. It's essential to understand that the heart of this connectable strategy lies in the interplay between the risk percentage you set, the maximum leverage, and the stop loss. These elements collectively determine the contract quantity for the trade. The default settings of 100% risk and 1x leverage don't offer risk mitigation. They're better suited for signal testing or spot market trading. Let's tailor these for the futures market. We'll dial the risk down to 1% for a conservative start. On Binance's perpetual BTC USD chart, the maximum leverage for this pair is 125. We'll apply this to see it in action. Given our 3% stop loss and 1% risk level and the 125 maximum leverage, the strategy will not engage leverage, since the stop loss exceeds the risk threshold. If we adjust the risk to 5%, the strategy begins to employ leverage, around 1.6 times. Increasing the risk even further to 10% boosts the leverage usage to 3.3 times. Conversely, if you decrease the stop loss, the leverage will proportionally increase. It's a careful balancing act to find the ideal harmony between stop loss, risk, and leverage. This example, while rudimentary, underscores the profound influence that meticulous risk management has on trading outcomes. We trust you recognize the vast potential here and invite you to develop your own sophisticated weighing system. Dive into the mix, discover powerful combinations of indicators, and calibrate your signal and strategy settings to perfection. Are you looking for something more? We're just getting started. Be an integral part of an ever-growing chain. And make your own connectable indicator. Leverage the community-driven AZ Lib connector and our standardized methodology. Start crafting your unique connectable indicator, signal filter, or strategy today. Visit our GitHub or consult our TradingView documentation for guidance. Take your dive deeper. Get exclusive access to Azullian Plus indicators with the Plus Pass. And enable our full-featured suite. Get the advanced signal filter and strategy. Get access to Plus exclusive indicators. And enjoy priority access and support. Elevate your signal processing with advanced modifiers and multi-layer filters. Expand your strategic possibilities with 3 additional direct inputs. Enhance your trading strategies with a range of signal modifiers. Leverage various moving averages for precise scaling and editing of signals. Utilize dual thresholds for deeper strategic analysis. Set specific parameters for each threshold and use advanced filtering techniques including crossovers, cross-unders, and conditional logic for more nuanced trading decisions. Get advanced risk controls, profit and loss parameters, and fully customizable strategy outputs. Expand your strategic reach by connecting 2 signal filters or connect indicators directly to the strategy. Leverage the swing mode for enhanced flexibility and precision in your trading decisions. Exit trades only when specific thresholds are met, optimizing your exit strategy for better outcomes. Secure gains efficiently by setting thresholds to cream profit at optimal points. Tailor your budget distinctly for long or short positions, enhancing control over your investments. Set custom stop-loss levels for long or short trades and align them with specific source indicators. Manage stop-losses extensively with a plethora of stop-loss modes to fit your strategy. Implement diverse take-profit strategies for long or short positions, using external indicators to set precise levels. Enjoy fully fledged take-profit flexibility with a rich set of take-profit modes. Get tactical with your budget, allocating funds between dollar cost averaging and breakout techniques. Set the amount of breakout or dollar cost averaging steps. Employ a variety of modes to strategically manage your budget, specifically tailored for dollar cost averaging and breakout tactics. Fine-tune your strategy with exchange-specific limitations and requirements for targeted precision. Enforce strict strategy boundaries with max drawdown, intraday loss limits, and more. Link seamlessly with your backend or analysis tools, utilizing extensive data and tags in a practical JSON format. The proof is in the performance. Enjoy a 14-day trial with full access to our Connectable features. Start today, free of charge and with no upfront payment. Let's stay connected. And subscribe for more trading content.